Welcome back, regular viewer, loyal subscriber, to Hardspace Shipbreaker, the difficult to pronounce ship disassembly simulator, sort of set in a near future universe, very similar to one you might find in the fantastic series of books and television series The Expanse, which is well worth looking up if you haven't managed to catch it. That's written by James Corey, if you're looking for a name. So we're in the ship's catalogue. We're at grade 5 still, and I think we've done a couple of mackerels in a row. So it's time to break out the big boy again and have a go at another one of these big javelins. Start to or continue to get used to this, because this will only be like the third time I've tackled a javelin, really, and the last one was tricky. The hexagonal external compartments that surround the living quarters have to be lifted out away from the main body of the ship before they can be sent to the processor, and that is difficult to do. I'm just wondering if there's a way of making it easier without well, let's begin this anyway, and we'll have a think about it as we fly around. But because there's no gravity, you know, spinning the whole body of the ship around doesn't necessarily help us. I suppose if we orient the front of the ship to the processor, we could pull the hexagonal sheath, if you like, directly towards the processor, which might make things a bit easier. Can you switch the lights on, please? Thank you. That's pressurized now. See that? Let's tackle the ion. Right, now these big ones I can't cut, but I can these ones. Let's just zoom around here. Get out our stinger. The extra range there already paying dividends. To me, anyway. Right. You. Okay. Let's cut all of the main struts off of the ion ring. So let's spend a couple of tethers. I think because that's going to the barge, we can just hoik that straight down. Just make sure that's doing what I think it's doing. Yep. Now what we'll do with this one is we'll just move this forward a little bit. We're going to pull it towards the master jack. And once it's cleared the main body of the ship, that's pretty close, we can cancel that tether using the Y and just grab this and take it down. Don't do that with very large components, because ultimately it's going to push you somewhere you don't want to be. Right, let's just sneak past this. It's on its way down. Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Now this all goes to the processor. I think I can probably cut through this element here, but I'm terrified of doing that while the whole thing is pressurized, so... Right, well the door's open. So let's just take these mechanical switches. Oh, I damaged that one. Whoopsie. And having taken out the switch on the door, I now can't open this. Idiot. I am an idiot. Okay. Well, we're going to have to do a controlled decompression then. So the way to do a controlled decompression is make sure you're not
Account credit applied.
sitting directly in the way of the panel. And I'm going to rotate to cut across both doors here. Right, there we go. Okay. Right, looks like I've really screwed that up. Yeah, I can still go in the processor. I'm surprised, but
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
okay, let's just move that ladder and see what the damage was caused. Not too bad in here. Okay. That door is open. This one closed. Whoops. Oh, for heaven's sake. Right. Press the brake.
Airlock pressure levels increasing. Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Okay. I really have screwed this up, haven't I? Oh well. We have to do a controlled, well, I say controlled, semi-controlled.
Oxygen reserves are low. Reminder, asphyxiation can lead to salvage colonies.
Processing valuable object. Credits awarded.
Right. How do I get out? Up here. I've got to go and get more oxygen. Of course, if I'd left it pressurized, of course it would be considerably easier.
Warning, oxygen reserves are critical.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay.
Caution, tether supplies running low.
Did I actually grab hold of that? Not sure it did. Yeah, so this is proving to be more than I was hoping for. A lot of internal compartments separately pressurized, and I'm mucking them up because I'm taking the doors out before.
Material deposited.
No, I might get in the furnace eventually. Right. That's into the skin. Yeah, I might as well take these out, given I've buggered it up horribly anyway. Right, let's burn through here. Right. going to open those yet. Let's head outside. Right, I need to cut through there. Good, pressure's equalised. Data drive. Take out these rather uncomfortable looking chairs. And these three regulators, they're worth quite a bit. Door switches. Posters not worth, well, hardly worth anything. $100 each at the most. I'm not going to take the computers for the moment. Through here, let's have a quick look. This is the cockpit, is it? Yeah, okay. So let's head to the skin. Okay, here's the power unit. There's the airlock. Stinger mode to take these bits out.
Cutter, there's 5 minutes remaining in this shift. Get in while the getting's good. We wrap.
Alright, let's through here. These are quite tough cuts with the stinger. Okay. Now if we take out these clips, I should be able to pop the end piece off. There we go. Right, that was worthwhile. Now that plate is for the processor, I think.
Warning, your oxygen reserves are dropping below statistically profitable levels.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Have a nice
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. So we've popped the cap off there. I'm wondering if we have done enough to pop some of these other hexagonal pieces off. Now we've done enough, I think, to move these. Now they're quite big and chunky. And use the tether to just yank that one out. Alright, this is too heavy to move for the moment.
Valuable object processed. Credits
Whoops.
awarded.
Oh, it's okay. So just an equipment mount that I didn't dispose of carefully enough. worth using a bit of thruster fuel to push and pull this around. Right, I'm going to use a tether to move the frame. Let's just pull the frame forward. We'll deal with that later. These two pieces should separate now cleanly. Don't snag. Right, what we're going to do is hike that one over to there.
Warning, tethers depleted.
Right, that should have enough momentum to get there. Now, I'm not seeing the timer for the length of the session, and I wish I could see it more obviously.
We're getting down to the wire. Let's put a bow on this shift.
Just give me some tethers.
Thank you for your
While I'm here, I might as well get some fuel. Right, that should make it into the processor under its own steam. This, I think, can all go into the processor.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
So this is all processor, isn't it? Yeah, titanium exo frame. I'll take that front compartment out.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay. Over 1 million, that's what we're aiming for really each day. And most of that was the ion ring here, 0.6 million. So getting that done early, I think, is a very useful thing. Not quite up to grade 6 yet, about halfway there. So got recovered data. If this is a lot of text or a lot of voice, I'll probably curtail it. Save spoilers. Friendly reminder, all Lynx employees, including the exec team, are expected to report to work on Solar Day. What an exciting way to celebrate and honour the true lifeblood of our solar system. Statutory holiday cancelled. Statutory holiday. Okay. That's an advert as an audio log. Just make sure it is what it says it is. Tearing your suit. Lynx branded gear with your heart and loot.
Lynx branded gear. It's a cut above the rest.
Very nice. I'll be singing that all the way through my next shift. Right, nearly up to 500 tokens, which will buy me another 5 tethers per shift. So.
Object. Credits awarded.
Right, could you light the processor, please? Yeah. Go on, in you go. Right. Let me take this next ring out. Doesn't look like it. Right. Get closer so I don't harm the
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Let's just cut through these airlocks quickly. I think with that cut I damaged the side of the ship there, which is a bit unfortunate. That's what comes from using this cutter tool. It's quick, but the chances of you destroying things you Didn't mean to, are quite high, particularly if you're moving around in a rush. So it's probably best to only use it when necessary. Stick to the stinger for the most part. Right, I think I've grabbed everything I need from there. Let's see if we can pull this apart. Let's go left processor. It doesn't actually matter which ones you use. If this doesn't work, it's going to pull the whole ship. So we'll see. No, that is the whole hexagon. If we cut this off here, while that is processing to the processor, Q and to Zipser. Don't want to cut that with the fuel in the background, that would be concerning.
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Alright, just shuffle this to one side. Interesting, the back's not coming off. I thought I'd cut everything. All I can do is rotate this thing. That's a bit annoying. Okay. Well, we'll pop inside because it's depressurized. And check the cutting points. Oh, I missed one. Oops. Okay. That should make access a bit easier. Whoops. Yep, that's gone in.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Get these electricals out of the way.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
That can go in.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, this whole thing is connected together. Not permanently, it seems. So I think this can slide out, which is something I hadn't noticed before. And there are a couple of cut points on the bottom there. Let me just address those with the stinger.
Warning, oxygen reserves are low.
Okay. So the glass is furnace, everything else is processor. So let's just right, that's cool.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
Welcome to Venetron 9000. Have an
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. So I've learnt how to disassemble this a bit more properly, so I'm still combining the glass with the processable materials, but the game didn't complain to me about that. Everything else in here looks like processor, so...
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
Looks like there are a couple of cut points there, so I could probably separate those if I wanted to.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
Salvage secured.
Yeah, that means I'm at halfway with the tether supplies.
Valuable object processed. Credits deposited.
So I can use the attached items to rotate these big structures. Yoink.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Are you going to yoink, or are you going to just mill about? Okay.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Whoops. Hello there.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Right, I could cut out these roof pieces. I mean, I've pretty much destroyed this. It's horrible. There goes processor.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded. Salvage gained. Credits awarded.
Okay. This is all furnace material. This is all still attached. Furnace material still attached. So what we're going to do is take these edge points off and the corner points. This is easier when your stinger is upgraded, of course. Hey, turn it off. Right, there we go. Take that whole slice off. Bang it over there. No. No. For heaven's sake.
Got about 5 minutes left in this shift, Cutter. Don't bite off more than you can chew. Weaver out.
Okay, that should be going in. What else we left in this destroyed place? Processor.
Processing valuable objects. Credits
Furnace.
awarded.
Furnace.
Deposit
Barge.
accepted.
Barge. Okay. Right, that's all good.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I'm tired of doing that bit now. Let's do the big slicing on the fuel systems. So these are the cut points I identified earlier, but again, working with fuel, you really don't want to be moving when you cut.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Okay. Can I revolve around here? Good luck. I'm not sure that's going to take it out. It might revolve the ship. Might work. Come on, I've got no impetus. These thrusters are rubbish.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Please contact your plan administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Well, I be it managed it. Bit of gentle positioning there. Oh, come on. Okay, we're doing okay on these cuts. Right, I think that's all of them. Okay, so let's start by tethering the bottommost one off. If we tether it in the middle, it will avoid the rotation. That should slide off. These tethers are not lasting long enough, so we'll probably need to use more of them.
Time is winding down, Cutter. Dig deep and let's finish strong.
Yeah, that's not going to make it.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Alright, need more tethers. This is why I want more tethers as the next upgrade. Because even just 5 more really helps.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Have a nice day.
Thanks, I will.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Just going to have a quick drink. That was a 2.1 million day. Fuel tanks for the most part. Go nanocarbon panels, aluminium structure, they all add up. Let's just check my equipment is surviving. Yeah, not too bad. What's this, day 3? We're making reasonable progress. We've got 8 tethers, half fuel, we're probably okay.
Salvage deposit accepted.
Oh
Credits transferred.
crap, I thought it had cleared the ship. That's just going to put it nose down, which is a bit annoying.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Okay, let's go into the rear quarter. See if the airlock will cycle.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Okay, not bad.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Kind of not what I want.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
Right, that's pressurized. Now cycle it again.
Airlock pressure levels dropping.
Okay, that's not good. Anyway, let's close this from the inward thing. What we can do is
Airlock pressure
use
levels increasing.
this.
Air pressure levels.
So now I won't use O2. Okay. Rats.
Airlock pressure levels increasing.
No, I still
Airlock
haven't
pressure
worked out
levels
these.
dropping.
Still haven't worked out these airlocks. It seems to be almost random, but I'm sure it isn't. Right, let's head out into the area. Let's just take everything off walls. Increasing the amount of debris in the area. Okay, that looks loose. I can tell by the distortions that I'm close to a reactor. I'm sure if I just look around it's going to be right there sitting on my shoulder. There's the thruster. Okay, this is coming apart nicely. Get some more of these cut points done. There's the reactor. Okay. I've loosened this whole structure up. So let's reap some of the rewards of that. Let's have a look at this.
Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Whoa.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
I was not anticipating that falling into two pieces. That goes to the processor.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Oxygen reserves are critical. Affordable oxygen supplies are available for purchase at the Master Jack.
Just top up my fuel while I'm here. He's still not in. Go on. I should have bought more tethers, but I can probably do without. Okay.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Oh, is that airlock still stuck? I think it is. It's a cut point I've missed. Come on. I missed the other cut point as well. I did. Ooh, that was dangerous.
Salvage secured.
Wow,
Count
what
credits
an
applied.
adventure. Okay,
Valuable object processed. Credits awarded.
let's go and get these antennae off the side. Right, now why did this come apart last time? Did it again?
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right, well, that was
Valuable object
a decent
processed.
shout anyway.
Credits deposited.
What's that? Is that a barge? It's just a non-item, some kind of mounting. Yeah, just incinerate it. I'm going to go and see if there's a lever to drain the thruster of fuel. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Right, let's take the thruster cap. Fire it over that. Get past the edge. Ooh, just clip the wing. There we go, just toss it in.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
Thruster goes down.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited. Salvage gained. Rewards increasing.
Cutter, you got 5 minutes left in this shift. Knock out that work order before they turn the lights out on you.
Okay.
We were out.
This rear plate is all processor. In the yellow lines. Good bounce.
Valuable object processed.
Right, I'm just going to pull this backwards. That should expose the reactor. it is. So what we're going to do is tether the edge of the reactor. Nice clear spot on the barge. Off
No
you go.
tethers remaining.
Bye.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Okay, looking good here. We'll do 4 around the edge here. There don't seem to be any corner pieces, so that will reduce our amount of cutting. Ow! Pushed it too far.
Your oxygen reserves are low. Note that excess carbon dioxide can cause damage to Link's equipment.
Okay, it's stuck on the inside somehow, but that's okay. Right, let's just zip line across. Bit like a modern day Tarzan.
Welcome to Ventatron 9000.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay. We are good. I think I need my helmet light on for this. This is actually a very dark ship. Right, this is mostly nanocarbon. High value item. So let's try and yank that out of the way. And we'll do the same for this ring here. Oh, all of the rings are coming off.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay.
Caution. Tether supplies are low.
One minute left, Cutter. Time to start wrapping things up. Weaver out.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Get that going in the right direction. Okay, that's free. Damn. Thought I could squeeze that in. That's a 2.2 million day. That's a good one. Yeah, fuel tanks again. 650,000 nanocarbon. The thruster and the reactor together is 0.7. A new rank.
Level awarded. License upgraded.
Okay. I'm not quite at the 500 that will give me more tethers. But we could look at what the equipment unlocks are. Every ship travelling to every colony in the solar system does so thanks to Lynx Corp. Okay, in case you want to read it, here we go. Second paragraph. No. Okay, that's the history of Lynx, I guess, or at least the rewritten history of Lynx. Let's have a look at the equipment we've got. Increase the split saw range. I'm not a fan of the split saw because it's just too potentially damaging. This is the upgrade I want. Can increase the range of the grapple. That's cheaper, but better thrusters. Again, that's just reducing the time or increasing the time to get to what I actually want. Scanner range. Yeah. No, we're okay. I thought I upgraded a work suit, made a work suit upgrade available, but maybe that was thrusters it was talking about. Never mind, let's carry on. See what we can do now. Is this day 4?
Valuable object. Credits
Can't
awarded.
remember anymore. There you are. In you go.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay. This is all furnace, 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 furnace. Right, what's happening to this is pretty obvious. I didn't mean to do that. Let's just get all that in. Right, there's a lot here we can salvage. Some posters, some chairs.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Bottle pop. Poster. 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 Right, now I should be able to cut this. Right, let's cut this down here. Right. That is all furnace. Should make it a little easier to just extract these goodies. So I think we're seeing a pattern here with the Javelin class, which is it's a class to be disassembled from each end as opposed from the inside. I think taking apart this stuff from the outside once it's depressurized seems to be much easier. We can dispose of the hexagonal parts as we go. Just get rid of that. Now this is attached to the end plate, and I don't know how. If I could find out how, I could take this off of this plate
Salvage
here.
deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Maybe it's these. Can't seem to do that. I'm just misaiming. I think it's worth just taking a bit of time with these early attempts to take ships apart, just to learn what's attached to what and in what order to
equipment durability doesn't take care of itself. If your gear's acting up on you, best practice is to patch it up into half. Your tools should be working for you.
I did
the
not.
other way around.
I did not find it. Right. Is there something inside that it's connected to? I can't see it. So this particular... Whoops. I see you, fake Coke. That's got you where you belong. Right. Crikey, there's people just terrible litterers. I can't see how this attaches to the back plate. As such, I'm going to have to cut it out, I think. So, in the meantime, let's disassemble this particular... two at once. Can I do that over here? Yeah. Whoops. See how I
Your oxygen reserves are
carved that
dropping
panel
below
entirely because of
profitable levels.
the split saw. It is such an aggressive tool.
Welcome to Vendatron 9000. Thank you for your
Okay, on servers at the moment.
Stabilizing.
So let's go back to the start again. Now, we'd started trying to cut this off. Let's see if we complete that cut. That's one. Two. Three. It's still attached. Probably this side. There's one of these corner pieces. Very annoying. But they do hold the thing in place. Right, I think that might be done. Yeah. There we go. Let's just yoink this out. Right, I think this is all furnace pretty much.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
Where's the furnace of my dreams? Is nowhere near here. Okay, let's drag this a little bit free. You go over there. Alright, I'll go down and rescue some of this stuff. That's in the processor.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded. Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Right, okay.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied. Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
I think the rest of this is salvage, is furnace. Right, anything of worth in here? Just another couple of posters, isn't it? Again, how to cut this off the
Material deposited.
right, so
Alright, Cutter, you got 5 minutes left of this shift before they turn the lights
I
on.
don't think I can cut
Get
them out
better.
from that way unless these end pieces are structural. Okay, I can't remove those. I don't know if I can remove that because these all seem attached to this base plate. Might be worth me vaporizing this base plate. This is furnace. Wonder if I can just...
Oxygen reserves are low.
Oh, not
Reminder,
again.
Asphyxiation can lead to missed salvage quotas.
Right. Still more thoughts to do on that. It's not obvious to me how... It's not obvious to me how to take those apart.
Oxygen reserves are critical.
Perhaps
Please
they're not
contact your
designed
plant
to.
administrator to add asphyxiation coverage.
Thank you for your purchase.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Salvage secured. Account credit applied.
Ooh, that's moving. Hello, hello, hello. It looks like indeed I've managed to cut those out. That is fantastic.
Salvage deposit accepted. Credits transferred.
Okay.
Salvage secured. Credits deposited.
So it's a bit messy, but it looks like indeed taking those end parts out of disconnects the panels. So the question is whether I can then salvage this hexagonal ring. Because all of this structure here is for the furnace, but this is for the processor. So let me just go and do this end point here.
Deposit not accepted.
Okay, I'll put a panel in the wrong place.
All right, Cutter. Wrap it up. You
So
got
that's
about
one.
a minute left.
2. 3. 4. Okay, that looks like that's worked. It's taken this hex panel with it, so this. Yep.
Deposit.
Okay, I think we've got the final key to that lock. That's $1 million day, that's not as good. But we're heading for number 3 and the finishing off of this.
Alright, folks, got a priority message coming in from corporate. Everyone, put down what you're doing and have a listen.
Maybe they're gonna give us some holiday time. That'd be awesome.
That would be a first.
I'm with Dee Dee.
Probably just another Polson kid getting a cushy exec job.
Hush up now, y'all.
This is an important message to all Link Salvage Division employees. It's come to our attention, thanks to a very loyal member of our family,
Snitch.
that there has been talk about forming a shipbreakers union. A union is a dangerous thing, where extensive fees are extracted for so-called representation of your workers' rights. At Lynx, our top priority is already your well-being. This is why union activity is strictly prohibited by your contract for your own protection. To safeguard you and your work, we are immediately dispatching an administrator to every salvage sector. This administrator will oversee operations
Political officer.
and ensure proper employee conduct. They are authorized to correct worker behavior by any means, and they will remain in place until we can guarantee company-wide integrity. Until
Integrity,
then, remember,
as in
company
all
is your
employee
family.
motives are aligned to company
Union
motives.
is your enemy.
Unfortunately, company motives are not aligned to executive motives at the top. That's
No holiday. Told you.
That's wild. I haven't heard anything about that union stuff. Have you?
Of course not.
Probably happening around the Martian districts. They've always been quarrelsome.
You heard anything like that, Lou?
said Lou.
No. Hey, Weaver, do you know when our administrator will show up?
A week maybe? Coming all the way from HQ at Jupiter Gate. When they get here, we'll need to be on our
Best behaviour.
Oh, great.
Alright, it's nothing to fret about, alright? But they are going to be checking everything. Salvage logs, transmission records, operational efficiency.
Oh, great.
You'll be fine, Kai. It's not a performance review.
Lou's right. Now let's just try to keep our heads down and weather this storm together. Now go catch some rest. See y'all tomorrow.
Right, well, super.
Hey, don't worry, this is a closed channel. There won't be a log. This really isn't good.
Not that you'd know.
They're gonna make our lives hell. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't scared. I'm sorry for involving you. But you need to know I'm not gonna stop fighting.
Okay, Lou.
Whatever happens, I'll make sure nothing comes down on you. Lou out.
Take care of yourself, Lou. Right, end of Act 1. Thank you for playing. Okay. Thank you, Blackbird Interactive. looking good. Right, let's just repair some of these things. Got 5 repair kits left. Still not 500. I think we can finish this ship off today. Let's give it a go.
Raw material processed.
Can you light the processors and furnaces, please? Thank you. Right, let's see if I can move this puppy this way. Taking the whole ship. No. So something about that front end is not detached yet, whereas this rear end is. Okay, so while we're here, we can zip this over to the processor. Right. Let's drag this out.
Deposit accepted.
Okay, we've taken that plate. So what we've got left is a lot of this structure. Oh, that's not been cut. Something I can fix. Any more cut points I've missed? No, I think we're okay. No, okay, so we've got processor bits.
Fuel levels are low.
Oh, for heaven's sake. We've managed to take this. Why is this rear panel not separating? I mean, I could cut through all of these struts, but it just feels
Credits awarded.
it just feels wrong. I don't know what is keeping this hex module on this plate. Yeah, I've done a complete circuit and it is still not obvious to me. Maybe it's an internal structure element that I've missed. I think it's separating. It is separating. Okay, maybe it's just an amount of force that I'm not possessing because my thrusters aren't particularly powerful. Okay, well let's get this done. You go in there. And these end plates are processor plates. The internal structure here is for the furnace. So, separating these and cut points. We've got 1, 2. Take these corner pieces off. Let's try taking these corner pieces off. We'll do it at the bottom. 1.
Object accepted for processing. Credits deposited.
Okay, that seems to have separated the whole panel.
Ship teardown complete. Cut
Ah,
out
that's
count
because the split saw has managed to... Oh, for heaven's sake. I've managed to split saw. Yeah, Okay, well if that's going to be the way of doing it, then that's going to be the way of doing it. Go to a corner piece, line up.
Warning. Fuel levels are
Get the
critical.
split saw.
Return to the master jack to purchase supplies. Warning. Oxygen reserves are low.
Okay, I need to replace everything.
Valuable objects processed. Credits deposited.
Welcome to Vintatron 9000. Thank you.
Oxygen levels stabilizing.
Okay, so this last bit of structure, it's interesting, but it can be pulled apart. It's just not always obvious how.
Valuable objects processed. Credits awarded.
So this hexagonal ring on the outside is for the processor. So let's cut this end plate off in the same way we did the others. Okay, and last one. Right.
Processing valuable objects.
Now I believe I have cut this middle piece out. So let's drag that to the back. Which should free it from this bit, which goes to the processor. So let's drag that over this way.
Caution. Tether supplies running low.
Once that's in the processor, and then we can move that into the furnace, which should be a bit easier.
Raw material processed. Credits deposited.
Okay, that seems like it's going in. It's getting to the point of no return. This one too.
Valuable
That one's
objects
going, it's
processed.
going.
Credits deposited. Material deposited.
Okay. I think we've done this. A couple of inexpert cuts there. Right. I don't think there's much left. No, we're good. And we're in. This is a long enough video. Yeah, short day, but that's okay. Right, that's me done for today. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Take care. Goodbye.
I fought with lions and wolves, but I've never fought myself before. It's over everything I've